my beautiful, beautiful bookish besties. As you can see from the screen and the title, I'm letting TBR prom cards choose my May TBR. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I don't know what book prompts I'm gonna get. I don't know what books are gonna be options. I'm just so excited, not knowing what to expect and what's gonna be on the TBR. I took this video idea from Sarah Crowley because I don't have an original thought in my brain, and this just seems fun. Look how pretty these are. I didn't have physical cards and I didn't want to buy them because I'm a cheapskate, so I just found an online version and it's so cute. Look at the orange and the turquoise. They look so pretty together. This screen looks so cute. I'm so excited. Let's fix. I can't wait anymore. I'm just getting so excited. I want to press something. So we're gonna choose 10 cards, and then after I have the 10 cards chosen and the prompts selected, I'm gonna choose the books. We'll do the books last and we'll talk about them, what they're about and stuff. Let's pick. I'm so excited. Okay, let's choose the middle one first. It's calling to me. A significant other picks. Oh, well, that's awkward because I don't have one. We'll just have my sister pick. Yeah, if you don't have a significant other, let a friend pick. Oh, I don't have friends either. Yeah, my sister's picking. Get another prompt. Let's do this one. Based on a true story. Okay, I do own one memoir, so I'll just go with that one. And then, sure, the side. Under 250 pages. This is actually kind of hard because most of what I read is at least 300 pages. I have no idea what I'm going to choose for this. Maybe just like a short story, because I do have the Divergent short stories. Those are on my radar. Now let's choose this one. A book with a great first sentence. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to read some book intros for that one. A purple cover. Lots of options. The first one that came to mind was the color purple, but I don't know. Maybe something else. Maybe something romantic. I'm in a romance mood right now. A popular book. That is so many things. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4 more. Middle one again. Written by an author with a different ethnicity than you. Okay, so many options for that. Okay, I know I said I was gonna pick the books last, but I just came up with an idea. Should I tell you? No, I'll leave you hanging because I said the books last. Okay. Hey reader, why did I just read the card? Highest rated on your TBR. Okay, I have no idea. This is gonna be really hard because my TBR is over 1,000 books long. So I'm just gonna pick one with a huge TBR. It's probably not gonna be the highest, but I'm not gonna go through all of them. I'm lazy. 3, 6, 8. Okay. 2 more. Okay, I've chosen each card at least once, I think so. Set on a different continent. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the Lunar Chronicles for that because that's the only one I know. It's not set in America, for sure. It's set in, like, a futuristic China. And let's do, what's gonna be the last one? Ooh. What? Why is it, like, suspenseful? Why do I feel so much pressure and anxiety over choosing the last one? Which one should I choose? There's a right answer. There's not, but I just feel like there is. It's like a test. Okay. I don't know. This one? Let's do this one. Random author last name letter? What? Random author last name letter. Oh, okay. Whatever that means. Use a random letter generator to get a letter, and that letter will be the first letter of the author's last name. Okay, did we choose 10? Let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I do actually get this one now. It took me a hot second, but now I get it. So let's go to random. Sorry, that screen is random letter generator. Can you guys even see this? Am I gonna have to redo this? Okay, this is a not promo screen. What's it called? Intro screen. So is this actually my letter or do I pick another one? No. Okay, I haven't generated a letter yet, so let's X. Oh wow. Okay, also sorry this screen is like half cut. This looks really weird. I know, I'm sorry. But the letter is X. That is the worst letter I could get. Whose last name starts with an X? I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna have to think on that. Oh gosh, I literally got the first one. Before we pick the books for the May TBR, let's revisit the April TBR. I only had 5 books on it, so it should have been doable. It should have been. But it was not. Sobs uncontrollably. These are the results, and I am so mad because I really thought this would be the month I finally complete my entire TBR. I was getting so excited because I knew I could do it, or so I thought. I only put 5 books on the list because I wanted to satisfy myself and complete it for once. I set out to do the damn thing. But Say You'll Be Mine by Nina Kumar was removed from the library. Gone. Forever. I don't know where it went because usually when someone loses a book, it'll show up on the library catalog as lost. But when I searched up the title, it said no search found. And then I searched up the author, and none of her books are there anymore. I'm so confused. I don't know where these books went, why they're not showing up on the catalog. They're not on the shelves. It's like they never existed. And I know they had it before because I remember checking before I put it on the TBR that they had it and I would be able to get this book. So where is it? I have no idea. So since I couldn't get a hold of it, I failed my monthly TBR again. Will I ever complete it? No. I just realized I didn't put a check mark over Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I read that one. I don't know how I forgot to do that. I just now realized that. I read it. I read 4 out of 5. Not a success. Not a success. The first card I chose was a significant other picks card, which is funny and a little sad, depending on how you look at it, because I don't have a significant other. So I let my sister choose something unread from my bookshelf, and she chose Switched by Amanda Hawking, which is the first book in the trilogy. This is a YA paranormal romance set in an urban fantasy world, I believe. The blurb is very short. It just says that Wendy's mother, who Wendy is the FMC by the way, her mother tried to kill her because she's supposedly some sort of monster. It also says Wendy finds herself in a world both beautiful and frightening. Whatever that means, I have no idea. It's very vague, but I kind of like that. I like when the blurb doesn't spoil its own book, like so many other blurbs do these days. It just gives me enough information to be interested. I really don't need to be starting a new series right now. I'm in the middle of so many, but my sister insists, so I must. On to the May TBR she goes. For the based on a true story card, I chose For Brown Girls with Sharp Edges and Tender Hearts by Prisca Dorcas Mojica Rodriguez. I've been reading this on and off since January or February. I am not a nonfiction girly. I can't just sit and binge it like I would a fictional book. That's why it's taking so long. I don't know why I'm so bad at reading nonfiction. I just can't do it. I'll read a chapter max and then set it down for weeks. But maybe if I add this to the TBR, I'll be motivated enough to finish it in May. That's my goal. It's not even that the book is bad. It's not. This is the classic case of it's not you, it's me. It quite literally is me. It's not the book that is bad. It is me. As soon as I hear the word nonfiction, I'm turned off and I don't want to read it. I thought I could force myself to like the genre by reading it more, but I've been stuck on the same one book since January, so my experiment is failing, but I will finish it in May. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. For the under 250 pages card, I chose This Is How You Lose the Time War by Amal El-Motar and Max Gladstone. I don't have a physical copy of this, so I can't fact check, but Google says it's 209 pages. And I believe Google. This is a sci-fi romance, I believe. It follows 2 rival agents. Ooh, I love rivals lovers. It follows 2 rival agents who are on opposite sides of the war. Okay, I'm kind of scared about that part because war is scary. I feel like one of them is gonna die. I really hope I'm wrong and this has a happy ending. Otherwise, I might cry myself to sleep. Won't that be fun? Right first sentence, I chose Sweet Hand by N.G. Peltier. This is about 2 people who grew up butting heads and slagging each other only for them to fall for each other. That gets me every time. Give me a good dislike to love. I love it every single time. And the cover is so cute. Look at it. The color scheme is so pretty and it just looks so cute. And that cake looks mouth-watering. It's so good. And set a dog? Immediately, yes. I love this so much. But we're not talking about the cover. We're talking about the first line, which is, ta-da! This is the first line. It instantly captivated me. It is so lyrical, so raw, so enchanting, so mesmerizing. I read this and I knew I had to read the rest of the book. There you have it. For purple cover, I chose Of Curses and Kisses by Santia Menon. It's a very dark purple, but it is a purple nonetheless. This is a YA Beauty and the Beast retelling set at a boarding school. The hero is apparently grumpy, and that is my favorite kind of guy. My favorite kind of fictional guy, I should say. Grumpy men in real life scare me, and the FMC is trying to make him fall in love with her and then break his heart. But what do you know? She starts falling for him too. What? Who could have predicted that in a romance book? That is so unbelievably unexpected. The Goodreads rating on this is pretty low, though, so I'm a little scared. But the cover is so gorgeous, so I must read it, obviously. And it does sound good. The plot intrigues me. So I'm going to read it regardless and see if it's actually good, because sometimes Goodreads ratings are wrong. For popular book, this is the one I'm most excited for. I am choosing what is probably going to be the most popular book of the year in my own personal most anticipated release, and that is Funny Story by Emily Henry. There is a good chance that I will not be able to get a hold of this because it is so popular and there are going to be so many holds on it at the library, but if I can get it, I will. This me manifesting it. Fingers crossed I will get this book. cross your fingers too if you're watching, because I need all the luck I can. For written by an author with a different ethnicity than you, I chose Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutanto. This is a rom-com, and apparently there's an accidental murder that happens. Don't know, but I'm intrigued. This has been on my TBR for over a year. Also, I own this and the second book, and I need to just read it once and for all. Hopefully I like it so then I can actually read the second book. If I don't, I'm just gonna donate it to a little free library. But I hope I like it. For highest rated on my TBR, I chose The Women by Kristen Hanna. This is one of the highest rated. I don't know what actually is the highest rated on my TBR because, like I said, I have over 1,000 books on there, and I'm not gonna look at all of them and look at the ratings. That would take way too long, and I'm just not gonna do that. So I just chose this one. It's definitely in the top 20. If it's not, I would be so shocked because it has a 4.69 average rating with 229,568 ratings. Wow, that is so impressive, especially for a standalone. Most of the super highly rated books like this are the last in the series or whatever, and the only people rating it are the ones who are huge fans and read until the very end, so they're just giving it 5 stars. For this to have a rating this high, as a standalone, it has to be so good. It's historical fiction, which isn't really my genre, but with this rating, I feel like I have to read it. It has to be so good. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And this is about an army nurse during the Vietnam War who witnesses the brutal effects of war on soldiers and first responders firsthand. And it also follows her as she comes home from war and has to deal with all the controversies surrounding the Vietnam War. I'm really excited, actually, which is weird for historical fiction, because I don't usually get that feeling, but I just feel like this has to be so good. And one of my Goodreads mutuals said that she cried and needs Kristen Hanna to pay her therapy bill, so it's going to be a little sad. I'm a little scared about that, but I'm also excited. I can't wait to read this. I'll let you know how I feel in my wrap-up. For a book set on a different continent, I'm choosing Cress by Marissa Meyer. This is a YA fantasy romance Rapunzel retelling that's set in a futuristic China. I'm really excited about this one because the love interest in this is my favorite character in the series, and I just can't wait to see how Thorn falls in love. I'm so excited. I feel like it's gonna be so cute and sappy and funny and lovely. I feel like this one is gonna be my favorite in the series just because it follows my favorite character. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint me, but I will for sure be reading this one. I already picked it up at the library. Picked it up yesterday, so I was already planning on reading it, and now I just have extra incentive to read it because it's on the TBR too. Yay! For the last name starting with an X, I may or may not have cheated. I'm sorry, don't hate me. But I could not think of any author's last name that started with an X. So I just first name instead. And the book I chose, as you can see, is Iron Widow by Xiran J. Zhao. I know I pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry. But I'm actually really excited for this one. The cover is stunning. I can't tell if there's an eye behind her or some sort of stadium opening, like an arena, or and what are the feathers? I honestly have no idea what this is about. I just added it to the TBR because the cover looks cool, and Chloe Gong said it was absolutely epic. I trust her. So, here it is on the TBR. This is a fantasy book. I don't know if there's romance or if it's YA. I literally know nothing. It's probably not wise to add books to my TBR without knowing what the plot is, but a book with a cover that's cool cannot be bad. Am I right? Or am I right? You know what, let me go into Goodreads right now and we can read the blurb together to see what I'm getting into, and maybe you'll be interested enough to add it to your TBR too. Who knows? Let's go look. The boys of Huaxia dream of pairing up with girls to pilot chrysalises, giant transforming robots. Okay, that's fun. That can battle the mecha aliens that lurk beyond the Great Wall. Oh my gosh, already I'm in love. There's aliens and transforming robots. That sounds so cool. It doesn't matter that the girls often die from the mental strain. Oh, so maybe we got some feministic, what's the word? Feminist. No, it's just feminist. Why was I struggling with that so hard? Feminist themes. That's what I was trying to say. When 18-year-old Zetian offers herself up as a concubine pilot, it's to assassinate the ace male pilot responsible for her sister's death, but she gets her vengeance in a way nobody expected. She kills him through the psychic link between pilots and emerges from the cockpit on skates. I don't really get that, but okay. She is labeled as an Iron Widow, a much feared and much silenced kind of female pilot who can sacrifice boys to power up chrysalises instead. Okay, I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of lost right now already. But I feel like the concept is cool. I'm just like struggling to process all this information because it's like so many things at once. To tame her unnerving yet invaluable mental strength, she's paired up with Li Shimin, the strongest and most controversial male pilot in Huaxia. But now that Setien has had a taste of power, she will not cower so easily. She will miss no opportunity to leverage her combined might and infamy to survive attempt after attempt on her life until she can figure out exactly why the pilot system works in its misogynist way and stop more girls from being sacrificed. So yeah, definitely feminist themes, and it just sounds so cool and fun. I don't know. The plot seems so creative and unique too, and I was a little off on the genres. It's not just fantasy; it's also sci-fi, YA, LGBTQIA, romance, historical fiction, dystopia. It's a part of every fictional genre you can think of, basically. It sounds so cool though. I'm excited. To recap, this is May's TBR. We have Switched by Amanda Hawking. For Brown Girls with Sharp Edges and Tender Hearts, this is Hey Lose Time War, Sweet Hand, Of Curses and Kisses, Bunny Story. So excited for that one. Dilate for Aunties, The Women, Cress, and Iron Widow. We have a lot of variety here. I'm realizing as I have them lined all up, I think I have every genre except a thriller. If I had added a thriller, I would have had every genre. Oh my gosh, so much variety. Look at me. The one I'm most excited for is Funny Story. Obviously, you could probably guess, because Emily Henry is my favorite author in the whole entire universe, and I would happily consume anything she writes. She just does it like no other. How to Lose Time War also sounds really good, and so does Iron Widow. I'm excited for a lot of these. Hopefully, this will be the month I complete my monthly TBR. It should have been last month, but I'm gonna move on. It's gonna be next month. If I can dream it, I can do it, right? I'm trying to think positive. I can do it. I'll see you in a month when I tell you how many of these I actually read. Goodbye.